There is always talk about new manufacturers joining the MotoGP class, and let's be honest, we would love to see it. And we got perhaps one of the biggest indicators that BMW might be considering a MotoGP entry in the near future. The head of BMW Motorrad, Markus Flasch, told the German publication Motorrad that BMW M has been a MotoGP partner for many years. That they mean they've been a partner in terms of the safety car and of course the bikes that they use as well. They also mentioned that he's been to most of the races and he knows the people in charge, and they're a brand that has presence in MotoGP. Then he went on to say, but it is clear that it has to make sense for us, and that is why we're taking a close look at it. I wouldn't rule it out. So what he means by that, essentially from what I can gather, is that in 2027, if you didn't know, there's going to be a change of the MotoGP regulations. Most likely, the engines are going to change from 1000cc to 850cc, a smaller capacity of engine to make the bike safer. Now this is going to attract, I can imagine, more brands to try something. You know, we've seen it in the past before. Suzuki came back, Aprilia came back, when the standard ECU electronics had been introduced and every team had to use the same spec. We've seen those brands return, and I think this could be something that they want to get involved with. Have had great success in Superbike, maybe not on the world stage as much, but they have won plenty of road races. They've been successful in most national championships, and they also have a very successful endurance team. BMW need to be in MotoGP. Why? Well, you look at the current roster of riders that they have. You know, you have Toprak Razgatlioglu. Can you imagine in 2027, if he is still with BMW, he would get a chance to ride in MotoGP? I think that is a great chance to see him get his chance at MotoGP, because, you know, he did say he wants to really win the World Superbike Championship again and then look at MotoGP. And if he can do it with BMW, it would be something incredible. Even as far back as the Sepang test, Aprilia's Massimo Rivola said it would be nice for MotoGP to welcome a new manufacturer to replace Suzuki when the rules change in 2027. We're not probably going to get Suzuki or Kawasaki back, but if we can get another European brand like BMW, have so much heritage in motorsport, that would be great for MotoGP's profile. How would they go about it? You know, they could build, like I say, the regulation changes are set to be announced in Jerez, so in a few weeks' time. But when you look at Aprilia, when they made the return, they used their RSV4 World Superbike machine as a basis for their factory MotoGP bike when they made the return, and then morphed it into the bike that we see today, the RSGP. So if you think about it, MotoGP has 5 manufacturers at the minute: Ducati, Aprilia, KTM, Yamaha and Honda. Losing Suzuki was a big blow for the sport. But attracting BMW with, let's be honest, they are so good at marketing, they are so big and known around the world. Having a MotoGP team would be something incredible. You know, they've already tried F1 BMW with Williams. They tried it in the past and they got close to winning the world title, but they never got it, and they pulled out of the sport in 2009 to focus on endurance racing, GTs. You know, they went down that direction. They have pretty much conquered road racing in terms of the Isle of Man TT. Peter Hickman, the fastest ever lap around the Isle of Man TT is on a BMW. It's on a super stock bike. It just shows you how quick those bikes are. And I think looking at them as terms of a global brand, they want to be in the best form of motorsport on 2 wheels. Of course, that would be MotoGP Grand Prix racing. But I'm excited to see what can happen. If we got, say, BMW, maybe even, I don't know, an outside one, Triumph. In the wildest dreams, we got Kawasaki and Suzuki to return. That would be amazing for MotoGP, and I can only imagine the amount of hype there would be for all these brands to come back, and we could see a lot of rider moves. But like I say, BMW come, Toprak Razgatlioglu might come as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll leave the article below for anyone who wants to read it. It was very interesting to hear the BMW president for their M Sport range being so open, and yeah, I'm optimistic for the future. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to watch the podcast. I'll link it below as well. Head to social media for all the latest news on Crash.net, and we will see you next time.